Hey everybody, this is Dr. Maples. This is a short mini lecture that is going to cover some topics that we talked about in our Section 2 exam series, where we talk about ascribed statuses, achieved statuses, and master statuses. And I want to make sure you feel comfortable with those ideas before we move on. So remember, with ascribed statuses, we were dealing with statuses that are given to us by others that we didn't ask for. They were just things that are applied to us. In fact, many times these are listed on our birth certificates. And they're just assigned to us. Some of the things that we talked about included sex, gender, race, ethnicity, our social class. These are things that we're told are simply part of who we are. These contrast with achieved statuses, which are often things that we choose as an individual to achieve or accomplish. Your college degree is a great example of that. My PhD would be a great example of that. These achieved statuses often allow us to have different access in terms of privilege and resources and power in our lives. Because I'm a professor, I have a little bit more clout and a little bit more power in the university system than I might otherwise if I were just part of the staff, for example. Which even that is a concerning thing, that staff and professors are somehow treated differently. So think about that for a moment. Likewise, with achieved statuses and ascribed statuses, we find that these sometimes can both become master statuses. Now, a master status is something that overcomes everything else that you might choose or you have been told that you are, and somehow are used to define you. Now, the reason that I bring these up now is because in our next couple of lectures, I want to talk about some terms that are often misunderstood and even misused in our society. And I want to take a moment to break those down and first off, explain them so that you understand what they really mean. And secondly, I want to give you a correct way of measuring those on a survey. Because if we can measure something on a survey, we can understand how it's being measured. And I think by seeing the survey language, it will help you understand how it would be appropriately measured. So it's my own personal thing that most people mismeasure these ideas, or at least not clearly. So nonetheless, in these upcoming lectures, we're going to talk about sex and gender. And then the lecture after that, we're going to talk about race and ethnicity. These are important ideas that we have multiple classes on in sociology, as well across the university, that can help you learn more about them. But I want to give you some of the basic ideas. And I want to think about these as both ascribed statuses and master statuses, because you're going to see that when we think about these things as ascribed statuses, things that are placed upon us often, we can see how they become master statuses in encouraging or even allowing others to somehow treat us unequally because of that. So that's where we'll leave off for this small lecture. Again, if you have questions, if you need help, if you're unsure about terminology, you're always welcome to reach out to me. Remember, I've got open office hours as well on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30 for this semester. So if you have questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. Otherwise, I will see you in the next lecture. Take care.